Today on People Now, Shaun White takes the gold and cries tears of joy in Pyeongchang.
Sarah Jessica Parker is this week's People cover story.
The former Sex and the City star opening up about married life, mom life, and choosing not to fight with Kim Cattrall.
President Trump's lawyer admits porn star Stormy Daniels was paid out of his own pocket. We have the newest details.
American Idol alum Fantasia Barrino's nephew killed in a shooting. We'll tell you what happened in this tragic story.
And Chrissy Teigen reveals why her second pregnancy feels so good.
Plus, country star Dylan Scott is going pop in our studio.
I'm not trying to be rude, but hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you.
Little country pop, I like that to kick off the Wednesday. Good morning, guys. It's February 14th, and you know what that means? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. How excited are we? I wore the pinkish shirt for it. Everyone's feeling the romance, smelling the roses, embracing all that L-O-V-E. Can you smell it? You feel it? It's in the air. In honor of this very special holiday, we want to know, what is your most memorable Valentine's Day? It's our question of the day. You can tweet us at People. Use the hashtag PeopleNow. We will get to your answer soon. But first, here's what you need to know and what's trending today. Watch.
Everybody, finals about to go down. I'm super excited, and see you at the bottom.
Yeah, sweet redemption was at the bottom of that half pipe. Snowboarder Shaun White crying tears of joy after scoring his gold Wednesday morning at the Pyeongchang Winter Games. The 31-year-old made history, becoming the only three-time gold medalist snowboarder, proving to everyone that he still got it, especially after his disappointing showing at the 2014 Sochi Games. The gold medalist took fans on the ride with him, documenting behind-the-scenes looks at the top of the pipe. White kicked off his first run with an impressive 94.25 score, but his second run tripped him up a little, allowing Japan's Ayumu Hirano to pass him. Now, thankfully, White didn't let that moment get the best of him. Here's what he said.
All right, so second run kind of got away from me, but I get one more take at it. So I'm going to try to put it down and get this over.
Of course, the gold medalist brought his best for the third run, claiming back the top spot with a score of 97.75. What an exciting run. I got a little nervous there as the whole thing was happening, got to be honest. But if you wonder what a gold medalist does after making history, well, he eats some cake and eggs, of course. Yep, his girlfriend, Sarah Barthel, posted this snap on Instagram after the big win of White enjoying his friend's birthday treats and a little protein. That's what you do. Congrats to him. Well, for the first time since the news of Donald Trump's alleged affair with Stormy Daniels, the president's longtime lawyer has confirmed there was a payment made to the porn star. Calling it a private transaction, lawyer Michael D. Cohen told the New York Times on Tuesday that he paid $130,000 out of his own pocket to Daniels in 2016. This comes after a Wall Street Journal report from January, which suggested that a lawyer from Trump arranged a payment to Daniels a month before the 2016 election so that she'd keep quiet about an alleged sexual encounter. The encounter in question allegedly happened less than 4 months after Trump's wife Melania gave birth to their son Barron. Cohen and the White House have denied the allegation of an affair. Cohen worked as counsel to the Trump organization for more than a decade. In a statement, he clarifies that he has not been reimbursed by Trump for this payment directly or indirectly, and the payment to Daniels was, quote, not a campaign contribution or expenditure by anyone. American Idol winner Fantasia Barrino's nephew was killed in a shooting Tuesday in North Carolina. Taekwon Von Rico Washington was found with multiple gunshot wounds in front of a home in Greensboro, North Carolina. This according to the Greensboro Police Department. Barrino posted photos of her nephew on social media shortly after the news, writing, "Ty, rest in peace to my oldest nephew. Please pray for his mother and my brother, Rico Barrino, and his stepdad." Washington's father shared an emotional letter to his late son on Instagram. He wrote this: "Dear son, I needed to write this sooner, but it's funny how life can make you aware of your own unconscious procrastinations. I wanted you to know that from the depths of my heart, your daddy loves you, and he always has." While paramedics tried to save Washington, the 18-year-old was pronounced dead at Moses Cone Hospital. Police allege the teen was shot during a dispute between himself and 21-year-old David Lee White Jr. Hours after Washington's death, White was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. He's currently being held in the Guilford County Jail without bond. That's according to police. And you can stay on People.com as this story continues to develop. Chrissy Teigen is opening up about her pregnancy journey. The model and cookbook author, who's expecting her second child, a baby boy, with husband John Legend, conceived once again via in vitro fertilization. Teigen says when it comes to her second time around, she, quote, feels good and has lots of energy. She adds this. She says, I don't know if it's the IVF, but I feel like I'm so prepped for pregnancy that by the time we're actually pregnant, just having it happen is a relief. The Lip Sync Battle co-host says going through the fertility process gifted her with viable, perfect embryos, explaining, I just want to gather as many as possible. I don't want to have to do this again for the rest of my life. I thought it'd be nice to get a great batch of beautiful embryos in case we want to keep trying. And Mama Teigen has lots of helpers around the house these days. Not only does hubby John Legend cook for the self-proclaimed foodie, he also, get ready, lathers her up in lotion, which according to the star takes up a major part of her day. She says like 20 to 25 minutes. True love, people, that's what it looks like. Even baby Luna is prepping for her big sister role. Teigen says the soon-to-be 2-year-old is practicing her talking skills. She reveals that she says things that she really thinks mean something. She's very passionate, it's hysterical. She really lights up when she knows that she's made people laugh. Now, as for her cravings, Teigen says that she's leaning more toward Indian and Asian flair. She adds, I haven't worked out once. Last pregnancy, I ate so much and I worked out every day. This time, I don't work out, but I eat better, so I feel like I've found a nice balance. You go, Chrissy. Can't wait to meet baby number 2. On to this, guys. The Sarah Jessica Parker Kim Cattrall feud continues, this time with SJP herself speaking out, but it's not quite the clap back you might have been hoping for. In this week's issue of People, Sarah Jessica Parker opens up about all the drama and why she actually refuses to fight with Kim. She says about the Sex and the City co-star, quote, we had this experience and it was amazing and nothing will ever be like it. We had a connection with an audience and we had a connection with the city and with this crew and we got to do all these crazy stories with each other. So I don't want to mess with that. Parker goes on to add, quote, there was no fight, it was completely fabricated because I actually never responded. And I won't because she needed to say what she needed to say, and that is her privilege. We agree, Kim did lose a family member after all. As a refresher, in October 2017, Cattrall told Piers Morgan that she felt she'd had a, quote, toxic relationship with Parker and her Sex and the City co-stars. Now fast forward to February, when Parker expressed her condolences after Cattrall's brother went missing and then was later found dead. Cattrall blasted Parker on Instagram, accusing her of, quote, exploiting our tragedy in order to restore your nice girl persona. Now, in that same post, Cattrall went on to say, quote, you are not my family, you are not my friend, I don't need your love and support. A source close to Parker makes clear to People that when Cattrall's brother went missing, Parker, quote, called and texted Kim privately offering her support, and when asked about her brother's passing on a red carpet, Sarah conveyed again her condolences and love, insinuating all of that was genuine and not intended as a public display. Well, all that drama aside, Parker's life is pretty wonderful these days. She is mom to a teenager, 15-year-old James Boehlke, and 8-year-old twins, Tabitha and Loretta. She's got a hit HBO show, Divorce, going into its second season, and somehow finds time to maintain lines of fragrances, shoes, and kids' clothes. Plus, she celebrated her 20th anniversary with her famous hubby, Matthew Broderick, in 2017. A lot going on. The couple dated for 5 years before they wed in May 1997. That makes a quarter of a century. So with all that experience, what's their secret to a happy marriage? Well, Parker says it's pretty simple. She just likes him. She says, quote, I think you're very lucky if you just still like the person. I still just really like him. I'm sure I annoy him and he annoys me, but I literally learn about him every day. I'm like, you're doing what? You're reading what? She goes on to say that she thinks marriage has, quote, a lot of vitality. If you're fortunate, it's like this dazzling organism. And we are glad to see that they're just in love now as they've ever been.
Dazzling organism.
If you
I like that.
just like each other.
I'm glad that a lot of things are going really well for her. I'm sad that those two are feuding, and I hope that it's going to all come full circle and they're going to make amends at some point.
I agree with you.
I think maybe. That's my hope. All right, let's check in on our question of the day. We're asking you what's your most memorable Valentine's Day, since it is Valentine's Day. One Twitter user saying, when my boyfriend cooked me homemade enchiladas, a new tradition.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when you cook for someone, I think that's pretty great.
My dumbest thing ever was trying to cook something that I just was coming up with off the top of my head. Like, I'm not a chef.
Yeah.
I can't just come up with something off the top of my head, but I tried to, and it was awful. I knew she loved me when she ate it anyway.
But it was the thought that counts.
Oof, I guess. I was really hedging heavily on that bet there. Anyway, let us know. Oh, wait, we've got more. People have lots of thoughts about the big day on Twitter as well. Here we go. Scandal saying, this official Scandal account, you do you this Valentine's Day.
You do you.
You do you. Yeah, wow. Yeah. It's hard to read.
That's the expectation versus reality. Me on Valentine's Day. Yep, just eating in my bed. If you're gonna get me a teddy bear for Valentine's Day, it better breathe and be a dog. That's great. I would love to get a puppy for Valentine's Day. I don't know who's gonna give it to me, but of course, today might be Valentine's Day, but yesterday was Galentine's Day, which you just learned about. You didn't know that was a thing.
First time.
So if you didn't know what it is, here's where it started.
What's Galentine's Day? Oh, it's only the best day of the year. Every February 13th, my lady friends and I leave our husbands and our boyfriends at home and we just come and kick it breakfast style. Ladies celebrating ladies.
Amen to that. The beloved holiday, made famous by Parks and Rec, is still celebrated by the cast. On Tuesday, co-stars Amy Poehler, Rashida Jones, Aubrey Plaza, and Kathryn Hahn posed together for a special Galentine's photo. Jones captioning this selfie, "Galentine's Day forever and ever." Can I get a woot woot for all my lady friends? Woo! Yeah.
There we go.
Some enthusiasm there.
Twitter users gladly celebrating the special holiday as well. Khloe Kardashian, happy Galentine's Day, my loves. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Couple
Girl
pics.
squad.
Girl squad. All right, here's another one.
The best gift of all, Galentine's Day. Oh, that's pretty.
I like that.
I like it
Women
too.
helping women, lift each other up.
Yeah.
All right, Andrea, more trending news for us in Star Trek.
Yes, Jeremy. We are kicking off Star Treks with one superstar's newest cuddle buddy. Tony Award winner Lin-Manuel Miranda is snuggling up to his newborn baby. The Hamilton creator, who welcomed his second son, Francisco, on February 2nd, shared this sweet photo on Twitter, captioning the pic with a quote from The West Wing, "I didn't realize babies come with hats. Look how tiny." The composer announced the birth of his son with a black and white photo of Francisco and wife Vanessa Nadal, creatively writing, "Hospital room, night. The screams reach a delirious crescendo. Francisco Miranda enters. He is 7 pounds and 13 ounces. Intermission." The Broadway superstar recently documented an adorable father-son trip with his oldest child, soon to be 3-year-old Sebastian. The toddler provided rave reviews for his Papa's hit musical, Miranda concluding, "In summary, he liked it. His favorite part? The scary parts, but also the kissing and fighting and singing. Thank you." Well, great commentary, Sebastian. All right, now switching gears to this.
Something's come through the fence. Through the fence? I can't see anything. Yeah, neither can I. What's going on?
Oh man, Annihilation is an edge-of-your-seat sci-fi flick starring Natalie Portman and other badass babes. When a biologist's soldier husband turns up injured after a mission, Natalie's character joins a team of female specialists to explore the environmental disaster area that almost claimed his life. But what they find inside might threaten their own lives. People caught up with the cast to learn how they relaxed in between takes of such an intense film.
Hanging out, just kicking it, talking,
doing
squats.
Gina we'd face each other,
like doing
squats and like doing, what are these called?
Shoulder presses.
Cool. With our guns.
I was really like coming in and messing up my hair, putting on camos, and then doing a scene, and then running across the lot and putting a blaster on and jumping in an X-wing. Which was kind of cool about it is that that's my character is a little bit of a spectral character.
You vanished off the face of the earth for 12 months. I deserve a better explanation than no explanation.
Doesn't matter. In this other world that just dips in a little bit, and so that was my actual experience.
It was very cool for my son, who got to go visit the Star Wars set on Mommy's like work. He was like, "You're the coolest person, Mom," getting to see the, you know,
That was so sweet. Just
Oscar like flying in between scenes on our set. He was so happy.
Yeah, talk about the coolest take your child to work day ever, of all time. Speaking of Star Wars, we already know that Domhnall Gleeson has caught wind of some intense General Hux fan fiction, but what does Oscar Isaac think about fiction on his character?
I think it's very sexy. A lot of very sexy fan fiction about Poe out there.
I think I want to be exposed to this fan fiction.
A lot of fun there. And those are your Star Treks for today.
All right, let's talk about Demi Lovato.
I love Demi Lovato.
So Demi Lovato is showing the world that she is confident.
Woo!
The 25-year-old singer opening up about her decision to stop dieting. Here's her quote. She says, "It's a daily battle. I have gained a little weight, but I'm happier because I'm no longer food shaming myself. As someone recovering from a food disorder, I want to put out there that you don't have to diet in order to be happy."
Yeah, I love how open she is. Now, Demi is certainly feeling herself these days. The star proudly shares lots of swimsuit pics on social media. We're not complaining. She tells people posting sexy pictures is empowering and liberating, and it doesn't hurt when a cute guy likes your picture. Yeah, I'd say that's definitely an added incentive there.
There you go. Look, the girl is clearly living her best life, but she still makes time for the gym. She credits Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for her toned physique, saying, quote, "It's great for self-defense and brings a lot of confidence to people's lives. You go, Demi.
Yeah,
I
it
like
makes
that.
you feel like a badass. All right, Bill Gates transformed the computer age, and now he and his wife Melinda are changing lives by giving away their fortune.
Yeah, an estimated $90.1 billion for anybody who is wondering about that fortune.
In a sit-down with people, the couple talk about devoting their life to tackling some of the hardest to solve world problems like healthcare and poverty.
Yeah, the couple says their proudest accomplishment to date is global health, and that with any luck, they'll have the last polio case this year.
I mean, that's
really
amazing news.
Yeah.
But what I'm really wondering is, do these two ever have any downtime from saving the world?
Yeah, one of my favorite parts of the interview is when Bill says that they unwind by watching video series like Downton Abbey.
Okay, that's a good choice. His wife says they're watching This Is Us, but that it can be too emotional for them some nights, so they can't always watch.
They're just like us.
It's true.
See? They're real people just like musician Rick Springfield, let's talk about this. He's opening up about his lifelong battle with depression and revealing in this week's People what keeps his dark thoughts at bay.
Yeah, in the sit-down, the Jesse's Girl singer talks about battling mental illness from a young age, saying he attempted to hang himself at just 17 years old.
He explains that he felt, quote, really insignificant and useless and ugly back then.
Yeah, these days, Springfield takes his mental health day by day, saying, quote, I'm happy I'm alive when I'm happy I'm alive.
He's happy when he's happy.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the musician has constant support from his 2 adult sons and his wife of 33 years, Barbara Porter. They're there for him.
Yeah, he told people he feels grateful for the love they all have and that being grateful is important to combating depression.
Yeah, look, the good thing is we've heard him talk about this before. I think the more we talk about it, the more awareness it brings for other people to relate to what he's going through.
Yeah, and it's good to hear. I think he makes a good point, taking it day by day and really being grateful for when things are going well.
And honestly, when I hear him talk about this and these statements, it makes me concerned for him. And I'm glad that his family's there. He's got the kids, he's got his wife, and so having that support system obviously is crucial.
I mean, I think him being open about it also, people then are aware and they're able to be there for him when he needs it.
There you go. All right, guys, more to come. Stay with us. Some of your favorite Winter Games athletes are helping us celebrate Valentine's Day by revealing their celeb crushes. Plus, how did country star Dylan Scott's wife help him make it in Nashville? That is coming up. But first, this.
Yes, Angela Bassett is playing royalty in the upcoming cultural phenomenon Black Panther. And the new queen recently opened up to Jess Cagle about the movie and how she's seen color issues in the lives of her own children.
I have a young daughter myself, and even from the age of 4, from preschool, they've had to deal with, and as crazy as it seems or sounds, color issues, or because they were African Americans, and whether other kids will play with them or have issue with that, and it can't come from their young minds. It's something that they've heard somewhere, but they are.
That must be very eye-opening as a
parent. It is, and it's like, it just makes you gasp, and it just squeezes your heart.
Well, Black Panther hits theaters this Friday, and to see the rest of the Jess Cagle interview with Angela Bassett, it's streaming now on PeopleTV, so go check it out.
Yeah, baby girl, you're gonna done it again. Making all the guys wishing you were with them, but I bet they don't see what I see when I see my girl.
I mean, if all this would have happened 6 years ago, 7 years ago, I wouldn't have been ready for it.
Yeah.
I had no idea. When I moved to Nashville, I knew nobody. I was intimidated because there was so much going on. There's so many artists there, and then I just had to find who I was through writing and meeting people and recording. And I feel like it was a perfect time, especially with my girl.
Were there times that you almost gave up?
Yeah, I mean, there was times I remember calling my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time then. She was still in Louisiana. We did long distance for 6 years. And there was times I called her and said, I just don't know. I want this so bad, but I just don't know, And she's the one that told me, she's like, yes, just keep going. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And so I did, man, and it's been great.
There you go, and it makes sense that Dylan's hit song, My Girl, is based on his wife, Blair. Scott is currently touring with Justin Moore, showing off hit songs from his self-titled album, but that doesn't stop the country singer from having some fun on the road and trying out other songs for his audience. Watch.
I used to do like a little R. Kelly. Haven't done that in a while.
Really? Like, what's the song?
Ignition Remix.
Oh, yes!
Everybody loves it. I'm not trying to be rude, but hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you. The way you do the things you do. Anyway.
That makes them swoon right away.
But anyway, I mean.
So good.
We used to perform that a lot. Here lately, I mean, I don't really do a lot of covers. That's just our acoustic set.
Yeah.
I'll do stuff from old school Keith Whitley to Justin Bieber.
Well, the 2018 Pyeongchang American athletes are definitely celebrities to us, but that doesn't mean the Winter Game prodigies aren't crushing hard on other stars. Chloe Kim, Adam Rippon, and more athletes reveal to People who they love to look at.
Do we have celebrity crushes? Actually, I have multiple.
I have so many celebrity crushes, it's crazy.
Ah, woof. I feel like I should be smart about this.
My celebrity crush is Mila Kunis. I know, I mean, Ashton's like the perfect guy, so I don't have a chance, but I can have a crush, right?
I don't even know what his name is.
Harrington.
Oh my God, Jon Snow. I don't want to call him Kit though, Jon Snow, like that is his character. He has to be dressed in fur and like freezing cold.
I think my celebrity crush would be Emma Watson. She's gorgeous. Also, I'm a huge fan of Harry Potter.
Probably Chris Hemsworth. Definitely Zayn. He's cute. Sorry, Gigi.
Gal Gadot from Wonder Woman, just watched that in a flight. It was awesome. She's quite the badass.
My celebrity crush is Mark Wahlberg, and why not? Have you seen him?
Harry Styles. And listen, Harry, I'm sorry I didn't notice earlier, but I noticed now, and that's what matters.
Amelia Clark is definitely my celebrity crush right now. She has like 10 million followers on Instagram, so my chances of really sliding into her DMs isn't too high.
My celebrity crush is Kevin Hart because my heart melts when people make me laugh.
Jake Gyllenhaal's always been like my #1. He's super hot.
I think we share a celebrity crush on Beyonce.
Yeah, for sure.
I do not have a celebrity crush because I don't follow the lives of celebrities.
I'm a fan of Drake, and so last Olympic Games, I said that, and I was like, oh, he's gonna, DM me or something. No.
Oh, so good.
I love when he doesn't. He's like, I don't follow celebrities.
Like just straight up. Guess who's not watching right now?
Yeah, he's not.
Also, Adam Rippon's so funny.
Oh, Harry Styles.
With the Harry Styles thing.
I know.
I am noticing now. And that's
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Okay.
All right, let's check in on our question of the day one last time. We want to know, what's your most memorable Valentine's Day?
One Twitter user saying, one B-Day, we went to a fancy dinner and wanted to go out for drinks after, but there was a major snowstorm. We ended up going home, drinking wine, watching a movie. Great night in memory.
Sounds just as nice.
Low key, I
Sometimes
think is the way
staying
to go,
in, I know.
with Valentine's Day. I like that.
Yeah, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Tonight I'm working. We're doing stuff this weekend, so we're gonna do like a dinner date.
Fun.
What are you doing?
Obviously nothing.
Not obvious.
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm not bitter about it.
This is a cry for help, everyone.
It's a cry for help. We'll be asking you guys a new question of the day tomorrow at Beyond People Now. So come back at 8:30 if I'm even here.
It's a fake holiday. Okay, it's a fake holiday. Coming up tomorrow, Marvel's Black Panther star Winston Duke is revealing the advice co-star winner, an Oscar winner, Lupita Nyong'o, gave him before hitting the big screen. Plus, country star Tegan Marie is talking about her music role model, Kelsey Ballerini, which is a great role model for her, for sure.
Thank you so much for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from Duck Dynasty alum Sadie Robertson.
We're going to cry ourselves to sleep. See you later.
Hey, it's Sadie Robertson, and this is one last thing. My last girls' night was actually hilarious. We had this big Christmas thing, and we went in like downtown Franklin, which is where I live, and we literally Christmas caroled, but none of us can sing good, so it was hilarious. My last family vacation was, we all went to Israel, and it was amazing. We did the whole Bible Land tour. It was awesome. The last song that got stuck in my head was probably 24 Karat Magic, because that's always in my head.